How's everybody doing today? Welcome to an edition of the Oldies Show. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. Today, we're going to do 1990s country. Do you remember the 90s? I don't. Anyway, it was instrumental for country music. It changed it from old style country to new style country. Everybody started ironing their jeans. For me, I was in the height of my trucking career by that time, and so I was just on the road and really loving country music. And also, for the country stars, the 90s, they changed the way they were rated, and that changed the fabric of the whole industry. So we're going to explore some country music today that is off the charts for the 90s, all of your favorites, and I know you're going to love it. So let's get on with the show. Here we go. All right, so let's start off with our first one here. You know, they changed a lot of stuff as far as the ratings go. Billboard began basing country singles entirely on radio airplay through Nielsen instead of the computerized radio spins, and that reduced the number of chart positions from 100 at the time to 75. The new system had an immediate effect, and the first person to experience that effect was our friend Mr. Clint Black with his song Nobody's Home. February 3rd stayed on the chart for 3 weeks at number 1. Hey, let's hear that one now, shall we? Here we go. Clint Black. I was a big fan of Clint Black back in the day, for sure. Really enjoyed everything he did. Hey, you know, these next two songs were hot in the 90s. This one here, Chattahoochee by Alan Jackson, 1993. And Heights, Carolina, Tales, California by Jody Messina, in 1996 are both some of the big storytelling songs from the 90s. So let's listen to a couple of these great. Oh, that's a great song, isn't it? For sure. You know, the 90s, this guy was a star in the 90s. I think everybody realizes that Garth Brooks basically took over and set off a track that a lot of people followed in that time. One of my favorites from Garth is a song called The Dance. But this was written by Tony Arata, and originally it was had a different set of lyrics to it. And the original lines were permanently lost during a house move. If you've ever moved a house, you totally understand this. And Arata rewrote the song using inspiration from the movie Peggy Sue Got Married. And what do you have? Well, you have one of the most iconic songs of the 90s called The Dance.
But it's funny.
Some of the songs that I have heard so many times. There was 4 iconic country songs in the 90s. It started in 1992 with Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon. I Cross My Heart by George Strait, 1992. Shania Twain in 1998, You're Still the One. And this one here, Amazed by Lone Star. I don't know how many weddings I've been to where this song is played. Oh, that was a good movie too, Pure Country. If you haven't seen that movie, it was a good one. Hey, this next song is another one from George, and it was 5 weeks number 1 in 1990. Another great love song by Mr. George Strait. George Strait. Love Without End, Amen. Again, 5 weeks at number 1 in July of 1990. And you know, it was the first song to beat out a song from the 70s. So you can see how the 90s changed with the ratings changes. It changed the way songs were sitting. You know what song it beat out? 1977, it beat out Dolly Parton's Here You Come Again.
How about the first million selling song?
Oh boy, they all wanted to be like Toby Keith. And a lot of them talked about the life. They kind of came out of this new party life that was happening. One of them, Tracy Bird, with Watermelon Crawl. That's right. Everybody wanted a watermelon patch after that.
I was driving through Georgia in late July.
So much fun in the 90s. So many great music. And, you know, instrumental. Now it's funny to hear the new people talk about people like Garth Brooks, you know, the old guy. he might be the old guy, but to me, it doesn't seem that old. He was the new country back in the day. So some great 90s. And of course, other than, ironing your jeans and, kind of having a wilder time, line dancing was a big thing. And of course, line dancing, there's a lot of songs. Probably the top ones were Friends in Low Places, Boot Scootin' Booty, Should Have Been a Cowboy, Watermelon Crawl, all had line dances to them. This one, though, I think, maybe Chattahoochee might have been a big one too that was back. But this one by Brooks and Dunn, Boot Scootin' Boogie, has to be still to this day, I think, one of the biggest line dance songs you can get. You listen to the Oldies Show, Bruce Outridge. Hope you enjoyed it today. 90s country is the best.